Hello, party people. This is Angelo. I'm a passport brother who brought his fiancee from Vietnam to the United States. We got married and now we are living the best half of our lives together. And I turned 60 this year, just a few months ago. And I am in the middle of a major reset in life. Now, if you've been following me, you may know that I went through something, a bit of an ordeal with my previous employer. But now, as I said, I'm going through a reset and things are not just looking up, but they have completely done a turnaround, a 180. And what I find is the things that I wanted, the things that I asked for have now materialized they're right there in front of me. I'm living that life now. One is in September, I went through but I went through hybrid fasting. And so I started on September 1st and I ended on Friday, I believe it was October 3rd. So it was about 33 days. And part of my reset is being able to tell you that I am 30 pounds lighter than when I started on September 1st. 30 pounds. Now, just take a moment to think about that. I was 320 pounds when I started. And now I'm at 290 pounds. And those 30 pounds was so significant and so powerful for me. It's given me the momentum to now set a target of being 240 pounds or less by the end of this year. So I have the rest of October and then November and December to do combined fasting, and I can reach my goal of 240 pounds. And I haven't been that light in eight years, maybe. But since I was married, I think. So I'm really looking forward to that. And if I can keep this momentum going, I might even be able to push it down to 230, 220, and that would be my lowest weight in 30 years. So when I say I'm in the midst of a reset, man, wow, it's crazy. It's incredible. So that's number one. Number two is I got a new job. So I'm working at a new job. And the thing that I'm really excited about is that I told the workers, my colleagues that I work with at the old spot, I told them that they didn't really understand what it was like to work for a big, successful company whose goal was employee satisfaction and taking care of its employees and making sure that all of the traditional employee benefits were there. So while they worked for big companies, they don't know what it was like to go on a summer picnic with your company, a company picnic. They didn't know what it was like to get a Christmas bonus. They didn't know what it's like to have legitimate insurance, health insurance. They don't know any. They didn't know any of that stuff, and they still don't know that to this day because they still with the other sleazy ass company. A little mom and pop thing. They want to play with the big leagues, but I told them that that's what they were missing out on, and that at their age they were young enough to get back out there in the world and try to find or connect with a company that can really take care of them, that really has some benefits to offer, a company that in its own way try to put its employees first. They didn't do that. They're still at the same spot. Me, I'm older than all of them, and I went out there and I dared to risk it And now that's exactly where I am. I'm now working for a software company that's in the same industry that I was in. And this next month, no, next month, next month, they're sending us all to freaking Palm Springs for a 3-day weekend. Not a working weekend, just a 3-day, thank you for getting the company to the level that it is right now, where it is achieving some of its biggest and greatest success. As a matter of fact, they just got over, I won't even say how much. Well, it was published. So they got over 25 million in Series E funding. Oh, and I got stock options too. So, major reset, hell yeah. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about these three things. The thing that kind of ties it all in is that my health has improved. I've got so much more energy now after dropping those 30 pounds. And again, I'm not saying that's it. I'm not done by a long shot, but I've got so much more energy now. Look, my wedding band, it falls off now. When I take a shower, it just drops off in the shower. My wife she can't keep her hands off me. She's constantly telling me, "Oh, you look so much younger. You look so much younger. You look younger than I do." And my wife is 19 years younger than I am, and she's telling me that I look younger than she does. And a lot of her friends are saying that I look her age, and I'm 19 years older than she is. So when I say reset, hell yeah, it's been a major reset. And this is just the beginning. I've also been able to focus some of that anger that I had towards my old company and channel it, and I'm not letting them off the hook, not by a long shot. I'm coming after them, but I'm not allowing them or thoughts of them to overwhelm me to the point where I'm just not focused on the more important things in my personal life, like my children, my wife, my job, my future, my upcoming retirement, all of these things. So I want to say this to all of the men and women out there who are facing challenges at work, or who have already been let go, who've gone through some sort of separation, or maybe just have been fired, and they feel like the world is closing in around them. You feel like nothing good is working on your behalf or working good for you. I want you to look at me and listen to what I'm saying and understand that I felt exactly the same way, but I kept taking action. And each action I took, I would look at the results, and then I would try to refine that action and take more action or better action or more targeted action. And in doing that, you don't have to feel like everything is lost. You don't have to feel like your life is in complete turmoil, because a little chaos can go a long way. A little chaos can stimulate you. A little chaos can help you build momentum. As long as you use that energy and channel it towards the betterment of your situation, as opposed to just using it for empty venting. There's a Shakespeare quote, and it says something like of sound and fury signifying nothing. And I'm paraphrasing it, but all of that noise, all of that anger, all of that venting, all of that conniving, all of that discrimination, all of that bias, all of that stuff ends up meaning nothing to a person who doesn't let it affect them and continues going the right way. Don't fall into the pit of despair. Reset your life. Reset your life. And you can see within a matter of months, things change dramatically for you. If they did so for me, they can do so for you. And my next video, I'm going to talk more about my 33-day fast, and I'll start giving regular updates on that. I'm going to post my list of my my weight, because I took my weight every day while I was on that fast, just about every day. So I'll post that here as well. So stay tuned with me. Again, this is just the beginning of the reset. There's a lot of good stuff happening, and I appreciate you all for staying with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.